Sometimes me and my mates in Deeside wish we lived here, because all we seem to have is problems. This is our story. It all usually starts on a Saturday morning when we go to the local skate shop and shopping. It's a smart place. It sells everything a skater could need or want. That's me on the right with some of my friends, and this is Martin, our club secretary. After the shop we go for a good day's skate. In Deeside we don't have any proper skateboarding facilities. We have to travel 40 miles to the nearest ramp. So we make do with going to places like the Gateway car park. In 1989 we put our heads together to form a club, with the help of some adults to try and get a permanent place of our own. It was established as the Deeside Skateboard Club and has a constitution and a proper committee. We have about 60 members ranging from the age of 12 up to 23 years old. But wherever we go, there's always someone waiting to spoil the fun. I wonder what's going to happen this time. If only we had our own proper ramps to go to, like they have in Shrewsbury. If only, if only, if only. Hey, look at this. It's everything a skateboard could dream of. Hey, I'm gonna make the most of this dream. Ramps are very kind here, from small to big. If only our place is half as good. If only, if only. But it isn't, it's Deeside, and no one understands our problems. See what I mean? Oh well, time to move on. Until we go to anywhere else we can find to skate. Oh, this is Wortman. He doesn't get on very well with the skaters, and he just thinks we're vandals with nothing better to do. But what he doesn't realise is that we're actually formed a properly organised club. See you, Wortman. And so we go elsewhere to skate. Skateboarding has changed a lot over the years. Keywords now are progression and fun. People used to look at the minority of skaters as a craze, and it was, to some people, but not to those who found something in it, like us. Oh no, what's this now? Looks like more trouble. And it is. The environmental health officer, he wants to fine us £50 each for noise pollution. We just can't win. And off we go again, but where to this time? We've run out of places. Hello, what's this? Somewhere to skate without hassle. But it's too good to be true. And this time it looks like we're really in trouble. They've all ganged up on us, and there's no way out. Talk about red tape. Why don't they help us instead of tying us up in knots? But there's no way we're giving up. With our club we hope to get help to build a permanent skate site like at Shrewsbury. Maybe then we can have hassle-free fun.
Hi, welcome to Bath. Actually, I've got Robbie Hazelhurst with me from the Bath City Council, is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
What are you doing here today?
I'm the Senior Assistant Director with responsibility for leisure and recreation, and was instrumental in helping the Bath Skateboard Club to achieve this tremendous facility they've got here.
Now, how have you managed to achieve it? I mean, it must be quite a kind of expensive enterprise, mustn't it?
Yes, I was able to get the council to agree to put up the sum of £25,000 on the basis that members of the club contributed either in kind or in cash to help create this facility, and to date that has worked exceptionally well.
I mean, how much interest is there in skateboarding in Bath?
Well, before we started we were very sceptical, to say the least, but since we've had this facility, then I must say it's been used very well, evenings, weekends, and throughout the summer there are always kids on here.
So I suppose if there's a message, can we say that other councils can get in touch with you and ask you how you did it?
Other councils are welcome to get in touch, but I think the main message is, in providing a facility like this, I think it works better if the local kids are involved and actually have a say in the design of the skateboard park and how it works, rather than something that's just imposed by the local authority.
Yes, that's right. Actually, we read in the skateboard press there's a lot of aggravation, really, about council-imposed things. So where did you start?
Well, I started on the basis, if the demand was that great, then let the skateboarders actually sort themselves out into the club. We would then speak to the club and work in partnership to see what we could achieve. We managed to get the club off the ground. The enthusiasm of the skateboarders was tremendous, and because of that I was able to convince the local councillors that the demand was there, and they willingly put up £25,000 to achieve the wonderful skateboard park we now have.
Very good. So you see, it can be done wherever you are too. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
This is the great Tony Hawk. May we come and speak to you, Tony? Hi, come over. This really is the legendary Tony Hawk. I mean, it's great to see him. Do you not think you're legendary?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, the kind of reception you got out there is pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. It's I don't know. It's been a hectic tour.
Now, is it true that you've been a professional since you were 11 years old?
Since I was, I think, 13.
Dear, oh dear.
Yeah.
And so tell me, when did you discover you were really good at this? I mean, I've stood on it, I can't even do it. There must have been a point where you said, like Mozart suddenly sat at the clavier when he was 4 and said, I'm really good at this. When did you discover that?
I think about 1980, I was skating amateur, and I got sort of sponsored by a company, a medium-sized company, and by the time I finished the amateur series, I had won the amateur series, and I got sponsored by a better company, and I think that's probably when I decided that, you know,
we read in the skateboard press that you're always inventing new tricks and things. What are you working on at the moment?
Oh boy, that's a tough one. I'm trying a lot of different variations of the 540 McTwist, different ways to grab and things, and just a lot of tricks going backwards.
Do you actually do street style, or do you specialize absolutely in the ramp? I mean,
No, I do both. I mean, I grew up, you know, skating the streets because there weren't many skate parks by my house, and I entered the national competitions and things like that.
Right. I mean, are there any tips you can give, like the young guys who are, you know, just picking up a skateboard, starting on it and moving around? How do they get to the next step?
Well, I would just say to only put yourself against yourself, you know, not competing with other people, but just against yourself, and to progress as you can, and not get frustrated with it.
Right. I mean, actually, there's a bit of a debate really about competitions, isn't there? Because I mean, you guys actually are not particularly into competitions, are you? You don't like that?
Yeah, I mean, I would much rather enjoy doing this than entering competition by far.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great to talk to you. I know there's going to be guys never thought they'd see you on our screens. I'm really pleased to be here.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.